Muzzle Rocket Productions proudly present The Pitch, your local sports show that covers all the local sports and a little bit more. With your hosts, Russ Ocker and Chad Lee Koestner. And now, here's The Pitch.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Pitch Sports Show on KCOG Centerville, presented by your local Hy-Vee store. I'm Russ Ocker. Along with me, as always, the Hall of Famer Chad Lee Koestner and Cass Price. And we've got a great show for you tonight. A lot to talk about, all the way from the Masters Golf to Little League Baseball. We got a little bit of everything for you tonight on the Pitch Sports Show. We're very excited to have a number of great guests tonight, including our In the Box segment, which is Amory Glosser. And there she comes right now. So we'll be visiting with Amory here in about 10, 15 minutes. Look forward to getting to know everything there is to know about this young lady. And also Coach Ashley Whistler, easy for me to say, is going to be on tonight to talk girls soccer. And then they got big numbers out. They got a good group of girls. The numbers are up this year, so we'll talk to Ashley about that. And then we have coming along to talk tennis, Tyler Bays. We'll talk boys tennis. And then tomorrow is a big track meet. It's the home track meet for the girls and the boys. And so we have Coach Tom Hill and Coach Darren Carson on the show tonight to talk girls and boys track as they get set for their home meet tomorrow night. The weather forecast right now doesn't look all that great. 54 for high, winds out of the northwest at about 20 miles per hour. So right now doesn't look like the prettiest day, but I'm sure they're going to get out there, unless there's rain or lightning and that sort of stuff. It's going to be a little chilly for the runners tomorrow, but we always look forward to the home meet. Chad, as a big track star yourself, other than running at state or in the Drake Relays, it had to be the premier event of the year for you would be to get a run on your own track.
Yeah, it was always nice to run on our own track, have the home crowd there cheering you on, and not have to get on the bus and travel, and you kind of get stretched and going a little bit sooner than, instead of tightening up riding on the bus. So, yeah, it was always nice to run at home. You always wish you had a few more home meets, but you'll get one or two a year and deal with it.
Now, Josh, are you helping tomorrow night? You seem to get ripped into a lot of this stuff.
I guarantee you, if there's any chance of rain, I will definitely be down there helping. That just seems to be my luck, because last year's track meet was cold and windy and rainy last year. So hopefully, I hope to get down there, whether I'm working or not. But I definitely hope to be down there watching a little bit, as long as it's not too frigid and windy tomorrow.
And we're going to talk a little bit about Little League Baseball. I know you guys are finalizing some schedules, getting ready to go with that. The minor league baseball schedule was set, and then you had to add a team, and it's just, which is great. It's great to have numbers, but it also makes for you a head scratcher.
We had 10 teams in minor league already, and we had a few late registrations, and the rosters were already big. I mean, I think we had 13 kids on each roster with the 10 teams that we had. So with late registrations, we made the decision to go ahead and add back another team. So now we're up to 11 teams in minor league. So that's a huge lead for that down there, which, is promising moving up to numbers. I think we have eight total teams in Little League. So numbers are strong for youth baseball.
And at the minor league level, what age group are we dealing with there for the?
Typically it's 7, 8, and 9. And that there's a few 10-year-olds, and I don't think there's any 6-year-olds this year. So that's the age group for minor league. That's the younger kids down there. Yep.
And the Little League age is still 10, 11, 12.
11, 12, yep.
All right. You've got opening ceremonies will be here before we know it, and your first week of baseball coming up. So when does everything get started?
The opening game night, weather permitting, hopefully, and we're knowing April, is the 25th. Then that Friday night will be the 29th. We'll have opening ceremonies. We're going to have games all that week, and then the 29th we'll have all the teams will come down. They'll get announced. We'll have the 12-year-old home run derby like we've kind of done every year. It sounds like we're going to bring back the tennis ball home run derby for the bigger kids, I guess, the adults, and I think we're going to have some food and some stuff down there, but it'll be a chance to kind of parade all the kids out and everybody get their name announced on the big field and kind of get to know everybody, so it'll be a good kickoff.
And one thing different this year, you're not going to try to take the pictures the night of the opening ceremony.
And the stands right now, yeah, that gets a little bit, it gets a little hairy when you've got, especially with the many teams we've got down there this year. I mean, you're talking 19 teams. That's going to be a lot of kids down there to get pictures done. It might be a little bit overwhelming. So it sounds like this year we're going to try to get pictures done throughout the early part of the season before games, so everybody can make sure to be there.
All right. You are listening to The Pitch on KCOG Centerville. Of course, Josh Price wears a number of hats for us now. One is as the player agent and a board member for the Little League. And, of course, the other is for our presenting sponsor, Hy-Vee. And you guys have some great things going on.
You bet. We got a great 2-day sale here, Thursday and Friday. A lot of great items. We got 80% lean ground beef in a 10-pound tube, just $1.88 a pound. Hy-Vee large dozen eggs, just 69 cents each. Whole boneless pork loins, just $1.69 a pound. Dole premium bananas, 27 cents a pound. Green Giant potatoes in a 5-pound bag, 2 for $3. We also have, it's getting to that time of year, hopefully the weather will get nice, assorted colored mulch, 4 for $10. And we have Slim Sonic battery-operated or Rocky Kids toothbrushes, just $5 each.
Say that last one again. That was fun.
The Slim Sonic battery-operated or Rocky Kids toothbrushes, just $5 a piece. Slim Sonic is a little bit hard to get out.
All right, and Chad, I know you're a little giddy because of Masters Golf Tournament. This is maybe next to the Super Bowl, your favorite sporting event to watch. It maybe right there with the Super Bowl.
I would say,
March Madness is pretty high on your list too. But.
Yeah, between March Madness and the Super Bowl and the Masters, I just enjoy the Masters because I get 4 days of it. The other two, March Madness, I get a few days of, but like the Super Bowl, it's just one evening. So unless my Broncos are in it, which they were, and they won it, I believe.
Enjoy that.
Yeah. It might be. But yeah, the Masters week, it's one of my favorite times of year. March Madness is just getting over. Baseball is just getting started. And the first major of the year for golf is getting going. So it's a fun time of year for me.
We've got lots to talk about on the Pitch Sports Show tonight. We'll grab a break. When we come back, we'll throw out the Ocker Realty First Pitch. That is coming up next on Hy-Vee's The Pitch.
The Preserve on Rathbun Lake is Southern Iowa's premier 18-hole championship golf course. But they're a whole lot more than that. They also feature the area's only full-service pro shop. Stop in and check out the latest in golf equipment or see what they have for golf apparel. You can also get gift certificates or punch cards for rounds of golf. The Pro Shop at the Preserve on Rathbun Lake invites you to stop out today or give them a call at 724-1400. That's 724-1400. Henley Dental in Centerville offers a full range of dental services, from regular exams to dental cosmetics. Henley Dental can help with all of your dental needs. Call today at 856-4103. That's 856-4103. They offer Clear Correct and porcelain veneers to help make that smile look better. And Dr. Nick Henley would like to remind you of the importance of scheduling a regular exam. You should have your teeth examined and cleaned every 6 months. To schedule your exam today, call 856-4103. That's 856-4103. Dr. Nick Henley at Henley Dental, 203 West Washington in Centerville.
There's no place like home, and there's no place like Northside Insurance to insure your home. We're your hometown insurance agency, which means we know you by name and will take time to understand your insurance needs. We can also help with your other insurance, such as auto, boat, farm, and business. Together with Allied Insurance, we'll design the insurance package that fits your needs. Call us today at 856-3333.
Quote to claim, we take care of you. Northside Insurance.
Hello, this is Billy Thomas of the Thomas Funeral Home. Have you considered the benefit of advanced funeral planning? You plan for your first car, your first home, children's college, and your retirement. Planning makes sense. Guaranteed pricing, peace of mind, and the alleviation of stress on your family are just a few of the benefits of advanced funeral planning. Please feel free to pick up the phone or stop by the funeral home with any questions regarding advanced funeral planning.
Call the Thomas Funeral Home in Centerville at 856-4321 or in Bloomfield at 664-2353.
You're listening to The Pitch on KCOG Centerville. Time for the Ocker Realty First Pitch. First Pitch brought to you by Ocker Realty in Centerville. Call 437-0500. That's 437-0500. Check us out online at ockerrealty.com. All right, let's take a look at Moravia and their sports schedule. They're going to be here tomorrow night for the Big Red and Red Ed Invitational. The girls and boys track teams from Moravia will be in Centerville tomorrow night. And also tomorrow night, their boys golf team will be at Albia. The Moravia boys golf team traveling to Albia tomorrow night. Well, the Indian Hills baseball team, their season not going exactly like you would hope. They're 9-17 overall, 1-3 in conference play, but they did open up with Iowa Western. It was at home. I know they would have liked to have gotten a couple, but they did get one from the Reavers. But boy, at 9-17, guys, you start thinking they've got to find a way to get this thing turned around, because that's not a typical Indian Hills record.
No, it definitely isn't. And talking to Steve Klepke, he said it's kind of hard to win ball games when your pitchers think they can just throw a 85-mile-per-hour fastball right at the belt, and you got a 20-mile-per-hour wind that's blowing out. He said they've had some hard lessons to learn that way, but he kind of likes where they're headed, and he does think they can get it turned around.
Good. Well, they'll go to Muscatine this weekend and see how they do over there against Muscatine. Centerville native Colton Gonerman, on the other hand, is off to a 4-0 start with an ERA of under 2. So he's obviously not just throwing the ball down the middle. He's had Player of the Week honors twice, I believe. Yes, already. And, of course, he's signed to pitch D1 next year with Missouri State down in Springfield, and it's great to see him off to such a tremendous start. It's 4-0 ERA under 2. You are doing something right. I know they had him clocked at one point with this fastball at the 93 mile an hour. So Colton's got potentially a very, very bright future in front of him. Former Big Red Colton Gonerman off to a great start with the Marshalltown Tigers.
And I believe we're going to have another Centervillian head up that way next year in Hunter County.
Is that the word? I knew he was looking in that direction.
That's the word that I got. Nothing official, but.
So you can't call it breaking news. You can call it breaking suspected news.
Breaking,
a source tells us.
Yeah, a close source. Yes.
Well, that is the Ocker Realty first pitch. First pitch thrown out tonight, as always, by Ocker Realty in Centerville. Call 437-0500. I'm Russ Ocker, broker and equal housing opportunity firm. We will take a break. When we come back, we will be joined by Centerville High School junior Amory Glasser. We'll find out what's going on with Amory and see how the tennis season is going and all that sort of fun stuff. That's coming up next on Hy-Vee's The Pitch.
Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square has got you covered when it comes to men's dress. Whether it be business or casual, Jim Ireland Menswear can help. From jeans to slacks, from dress shirts to golf shirts, Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square can help you look your best. And if you've got a wedding in your future, call Jim Ireland Menswear or stop by to talk about tux rentals. Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square.
This is Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville. Since the summer of 1987, I have been helping people with their IRA investments. I have many clients that contribute money into an IRA on a monthly basis, but I also have many retired clients that are receiving money on a monthly basis to help pay bills. That's called cash flow. Having an adequate amount of cash flow is very important. I give people monthly cash flow from their employees' retirement plans. We put the money into an IRA and then set up a systematic withdrawal plan that can be sent directly into your bank account. It's safe and convenient. I have many safe options for your retirement plan distribution from your employer. I'm Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville. I've been in business since 1987.
They don't build cars like they used to, and they don't repair them like they used to either. Today's vehicles contain advanced, lightweight materials and safety features like crumple zones and airbags that help protect your family. Repairing them properly after a collision requires up-to-date training. RK Auto Body has it. We're among only 10% of shops to meet the industry's highest training standards as a gold-class business. When you pick a collision repair shop, make the smart choice for your family's safety. Choose gold-class trained repair professionals. Choose RK Auto Body. RK Auto Body is located at 21317 Highway J46 Centerville, or call them at 641-856-2500. Founded in 1864, the Daily Iowegian is one of the oldest businesses in Centerville. Keep up on local news, sports, and all community events by reading the Daily Iowegian. You'll also find them online at dailyiowegian.com. That's dailyiowegian.com, where you'll find the latest in local news and much more. Subscribe today by calling 856-6336. That's 856-6336. The Daily Iowegian, the newspaper that cares about Appanese County.
You're listening to The Pitch on KCOG Centerville, presented by your local Hy-Vee store. It is time now for our In the Box segment, where we talk each week to a Centerville High School junior or senior. And it's presented by the Northside Insurance in Centerville. Amy Connerman and the crew at Northside. Call 856-3333. Northside Insurance in Centerville. We are joined by Amory Glosser today. She is a junior at Centerville High School. Amory, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a junior at Centerville High School, and my parents are Rod and Jane Glosser, and my brother is Devin, and he's at Iowa State right now for college. And I play volleyball and tennis.
Okay, so just the two sports, volleyball and tennis.
Yep.
Well, I want to start with the volleyball because you play my favorite position in all of sports, really, is you're the libero, right?
Yep.
So tell everybody what the libero is. I just love that position.
Well, it's kind of hard to explain, but basically I get to stay in the back row the whole time. So I don't really have to rotate out unless someone's serving, and I don't play the front row at all. So I'm just there in the back row the whole game.
And you can also you can substitute for anybody in the back row. Is that correct?
I can substitute for two people, so they have to be like opposite each other, but I can go in when one goes to the back and one goes to the front.
So as a back row player, you're more of a bump specialist, set specialist, dig specialist?
Yeah, I bump. I don't really set, or I don't hit at all because I'm.
So you bump or dig? Or just
both.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And you get to wear a different uniform.
I get to wear a different color jersey, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
See, the first time that I had been at a volleyball match a few years ago where they had a libero, it was very confusing to me because I was like, why is that girl, who does she think she is? She's a goaltender. Yeah. She decided, I'm doing my own thing. You're wearing red, I'm wearing black. All right, so last year you guys had a tremendous volleyball season.
Yeah, we had a pretty good season. I don't remember exactly what our record was, but I don't think we didn't lose very many games, and we made it to sub-state, so it was good to make it that far, but it was kind of disappointing when we were so close and lost, but West Liberty was good, so it was okay.
All right, well, let's talk a little bit about tennis now. You play the number 1 slot, right?
Yeah.
So you're pretty decent with a racket.
Yeah, you can say that.
All right, so tell me then how it started for you with tennis. When did you start playing?
I really didn't start playing until I got into high school. I mean, we played as a family sometimes, but I didn't really plan on playing tennis until my freshman year, and then I decided to go out because I had a few friends in it. And my coach realized I had a little bit of potential, so I guess I just grew from there, and now last year I was the number 1, and so going good.
Now, your brother was a decent tennis player.
Yeah, he was the number 1 his senior year, I think, and he never made it to state, but he did. He was pretty close a few times, and he was conference champ his junior year. So
do you guys square off much? Does he help you much, or?
We played a few times while he was back for Easter break, but we haven't played together that much. Last year we played together a few times, but.
Can you beat him? Any chance you can
No. He's pretty good.
Now, when you play as a family, do you mix and match, or do you do mom and daughter against dad and son, or do you mix it up? Or?
Either it's me and Devin against my parents, or like me and my dad against Devin and my mom.
So who wins usually? If it's
me.
Of course. There you go. All right. Do you watch tennis much when it's on? I mean, when you watch Wimbledon or anything like that?
I really don't watch any sports on TV. I never have. I would like to watch tennis, but.
So when you're not participating in a sporting event or a practice, what would we find Amory Glosser doing? What are the things you like to do?
Well, I like to watch Netflix, and I hang with my friends a lot. But I don't do very much.
Do you have a job yet or anything?
Yeah, I bottle water at Raspen.
You what?
I bottle water at Raspen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the place? I wasn't there in the lake. I didn't know what she said. You did what? She got her thing on. All in one. Okay, well, help us out for the folks that don't know that. I think your dad works out there, right?
Yeah, he's the accountant there.
So you bottle water?
Yeah, they donate water, so I have to fill all of the stuff they give away.
All right.
Pretty basic, I guess.
All right. Now, so your dad works out at Raft and Water. What's your mom do?
She works at the Flower Tea.
Okay.
Part-time.
All right. And so you talked about Devin being at Iowa State. What's he studying to be?
Engineering. He wants to be a mechanical engineer, I think.
And your time at CHS is, somewhat limited. You're almost done with your junior year. Have you thought about what you want to do when you leave the halls of Hy-Vee?
I've thought about it, but I haven't narrowed it down yet. I would like to go to Iowa State too, but it just depends what I want to do.
Okay. So not exactly sure what you want to be yet.
Not really.
But you guys are Cyclones and not Hawkeyes.
I mean, I don't really care one way or the other, but
you seem pretty easy to get along with. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, that's pretty
okay. All right.
fair.
So you like to hang with your friends? Are you big in texting? How many of those do you think you send in a week?
I usually Snapchat. I don't text very much.
Okay. So Snapchatting. Why the allure on the Snapchatting versus the texting? Now the Snapchat's really taking control of things.
I don't know. Maybe it's just because you get to see each other, and I don't know.
How many selfies do you think you take in the course of a day then?
Not very many.
Okay.
I don't like to take selfies.
Cool. So if you're Snapchatting, well, you have to take a picture to send a snap, right? You're taking a picture of what's in front of you, of your food, of your...
Yeah, pretty much.
Could you send a snap? Let's do this. We've never done this before. Why don't you take a picture of Chad and snap it out there that you're on the pitch?
Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Why not us?
Well,
No one knows me. They know you.
all right, so take a picture of the two of you.
Let's slide it.
There you go.
Here we
You
go.
can Snapchat it out there that you're
We
currently...
actually haven't done this.
Yeah, this is first time.
First time.
Did she get it? I don't know. She keeps raising it and then putting it down.
Putting it down.
All right. There you go.
All right.
Live on the radio. We just did. Now you can snap that out to everybody.
Snap it to. Can you snap it to
Well, you
everybody?
can put it on your story, which means everybody can see it that you're friends with.
Okay.
So
Are you going to put that? Can you put
Yeah,
that
I
on the
will.
story? We can be story guys.
yeah,
Live on the pitch. Tell them
Absolutely.
to tune in to 99.7 FM right now, and they can hear the talented Amory Glosser live on the air. There you go.
Or they can go back and listen to it.
Yeah, they could. They could go back and listen at the pitchforkshow.com.
There you go.
Okay, so Netflix, give me some shows that I should be watching. Are you watching movies? Are you playing games? Are you watching TV shows? Talk to me about what I should be watching on Netflix.
Criminal Minds.
Oh, I like that show.
That's a good show.
I do watch that show. Gets a little creepy at times, so.
That is true, but it's pretty good. Pretty
Have you ever thought about that as a profession?
I actually did. Our freshman year, we had to write, or sophomore year, we had to write a job profile paper, and I wrote mine on that. But you kind of have to live in a really big city to do that, and I kind of want to stay somewhere smaller.
Okay.
So
All right, so this tennis, we talked a little bit about you, but let's talk about your team now. You gals have a pretty good team. You have a chance to make some noise this year, right?
yeah, we got Marta. She is from Spain, and she is really good. So that was nice. And then Alex and Alyssa, they played. Well, Alex has played her whole high school career, and Alyssa started last year. And then Kirsten Bowman, she didn't play last year, but she is this year, and she's pretty good too. So we have a pretty solid 1 through 5 players.
Got a chance, you think, to maybe even win the conference?
Yeah, last year at the conference, we got second, and we lost to Knoxville. And they were our first meet, and we beat them. So we're hoping just in conference that we can do what we can, and we're expecting to get the win. So
Now, I'm told that sometimes your matches take a while.
yeah, they do.
So is that your game, is to just wear your... It sounds like you're a very good volleyer. Would that be a fair assessment?
Yeah, that is fair.
You just kind of eventually the other person will mess up, right, if you keep it in play.
Yeah, and the Knoxville girl, both times I played her, it's been a tiebreaker. So Tuesday was pretty tiring for me, but I guess I just like to keep it going, get as much playing in as I can.
I'm betting you would beat Chad in like 5 minutes. Chad has the patience of a 6-month-old child. It's about the second time you hit it back over, he's going for the kill. Most of the time he hits it completely out of the
Over the fence. I try to hit it over the fence, not just the net.
He's not going to stand there and volley with you. He's going to get this point settled one way or another.
You're a lot younger than I am, so you would have to chase the ball down. That's how I wear you out. So.
Okay, so prom is coming up.
Yeah.
You got yourself you going? You got a date?
Yeah, I'm going with Trey Reinhardt, and we also went to homecoming together, so.
So this is the year of training.
I guess.
Things.
Yeah.
Okay. You got a dress all selected?
Yep, I got my dress online about a month ago, so.
Okay. Shoes and everything ready to go?
Yep, I got everything ready to go.
What about the hair? Who's going to do the hair then?
Mariah Clausen is doing my hair.
Okay. So. Who's like, last I knew was the girlfriend
Trey, yep.
of Trey.
Yeah, they're still dating.
Okay. Outstanding. All right, it is time now for your 5 fast questions, okay?
Okay.
This is where we fire them at you. And if all goes well, which I'm sure it will, you will get a free 6-inch sub from Subway in Centerville. Compliment to Subway Eat Fresh. Are you a cat or a dog person?
Both.
Okay.
I have a cat and a dog, and they're both pretty cool.
Okay. So one of each?
Yeah.
What kind of a cat?
She's calico. I don't know what exactly.
What's her name?
Kitty.
Very clever. Do you have a dog named Doggy? Okay. Seems so unfair. The cat, Kitty, with the dog should have to be Doggy. What? So what kind of dog do you have?
She's a lab, a golden lab.
What's her name?
Miley.
See. Do you think your cat ever wonders, why can't I be Miley? I got to be Kitty. Everybody's Kitty. Okay. Give me a celebrity dream date. If you could win a dream date with any celebrity out there.
Oh, boy. Theo James.
I don't know Theo James.
He is in, like, The Divergent.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen it, but I know what you're.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. I know. Okay. Okay, if you could win a trip anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Hawaii.
Have you ever been?
No.
Sounds fun.
It does.
They say it's nice there. I've never been either. It's too hot. Yeah. Okay, so you said you really don't watch sports on TV, but if you could win the opportunity to go to any major sporting event, all expenses paid, where would you go?
Probably to some big tennis thing.
Maybe Wimbledon?
Yeah, that.
Or you could go to the Pro Bowl, which is in Hawaii. And there you go. Okay, and always one of my favorite questions, and the one you can get yourself in trouble with. If you really want to get your way on something, are you going to mom or dad?
Mom, definitely.
All right. Very good. Henry Glasser, you are officially out of the box. Thanks for stopping out tonight.
Thank you.
Henry Glasser, Junior Centerville High School. We are back right after this on Hy-Vee's The Pitch.
Since 1961, Pershey Roofing and Painting has been the name you trust in southern Iowa and northern Missouri for quality craftsmanship at a fair and honest wage. Pershey Roofing and Painting, third generation owned and operated, family ran with family pride. Call 641-895-5082. That's 641-895-5082. Pershey Roofing and Painting, the name you know, the name you trust in southern Iowa and northern Missouri. Call 641-895-5082. Pershey Roofing and Painting. Chico Construction provides a complete line of excavating equipment for all your water, sewer, and building needs. Whether it be residential, commercial, or agricultural, Chico Construction can help. Serving Centerville and southern Iowa for more than 40 years. Call Dave McCann at Chico Construction, 895-1980. That's Dave McCann at 895-1980. Chico Construction. For all your excavating needs, remember,
McCann can.
Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon is proud to be a part of the Pitch Sports Show. Give Sales and Associates a call today at 888-767-0239. That's 888-767-0239. Call them locally in Centerville at 856-3375. That's 856-3375. For all your insurance needs, call Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon.
When it's time for new flooring in your home, be sure to check out J&L Flooring in Centerville. We are a family business where honesty and integrity come first. Whether you are looking for carpet, vinyl, or hardwood, tile, laminate, or luxury vinyl planks, you are always assured to get top quality products at affordable prices. We feature the latest in flooring trends and financing is available. Give us a call today at 856-6331 to schedule an appointment. Ask about our new mobile showroom. For those with busy schedules, we bring the showroom to you.
We're talking local sports and a little bit more on Hy-Vee's The Pitch, and you never know what's going to happen on the show, Chad. First time ever we Snapchatting live right here on the show.
Yeah, I'm not a Snapchatter. I just recently
you're into the Twitter. You're an Instagrammer.
I just started that, so you're the big Facebooker. But yeah, Snapchat. My wife's Snapchat.
When you get that Instagram figured out, I'll have you teach me, because apparently I don't understand why can't we just have one? Why can't you just pick it, whether it's Snap, Tweet, Instagram, or whatever, what's the other one, Facebook, just pick one. And then I'll learn that. I mean, who has time for all four of that stuff?
Apparently, teenagers.
Apparently. My goodness. Okay, here's a young lady who I'm guessing doesn't have a whole lot of time for anything with coaching soccer, and got that baby girl and trying to keep a job and everything else. Ashley Wishler joins us now. She's our head girls soccer coach. Thanks for coming out. I know how much you love to come out and be on the radio, and we always like to talk a little girls soccer. You have big numbers this year. That's exciting.
Yeah, we have 20 girls out, which is awesome. A lot of freshmen are out this year, and we even have a manager this year. So actually, we have 21 girls that are riding the bus to each game. So it's awesome. I love seeing these numbers and actually having people ready to go on the sidelines.
And when you talk about having the freshmen, I mean, that's good for the program.
Yes, awesome. And it's girls that have came up. They've done a lot of soccer with the youth traveling soccer throughout the year. So they do have some experience. I think they realized last night at our first game that youth soccer and at the YMCA or the traveling teams that we have is a lot different than high school soccer. A lot faster pace and more physical. So I mean, it was fun watching some of them learn that and really break out of their shells and actually start playing not as freshmen but as upperclassmen. It was fun to see that throughout the game.
Your gals were over in Mount Pleasant.
Mount Pleasant, cold, windy game.
Isn't it always? I've been to one soccer game in my entire life. It was in Mount Pleasant, girls and boys, and it was cold and windy that night. It was a couple years ago. So is it always just windy as heck over there?
I think so. I think we just had bad luck there. So, but yeah, no, it was cold, windy. The girls, I told them to dress for the weather. They came off the bus not with a lot of layers, and they ended up putting more on. So it was a cold one.
So the wind in soccer, obviously affects every sport. It's got to be tough just running in that wind all night.
Very, very tough. It's also hard to coach on the sidelines. They can't hear you when it's really windy. The girls, it looks almost like they're jogging when they run against the wind. It's kind of bad. I pulled them off. I'm like, girls, what are you doing? You look like you're walking out there. We have subs. Are you tired? You've been there for 2 minutes. No, coach, I'm running as fast as I can. The wind just slows them down, but it slows everybody down. So, but I just want them moving, and I want them moving fast all the time.
So how does that work with the wind? Do they pick which side you go? Who gets to win first or second, or if you flip a coin? Or
we have captains that make that decision. Usually, I talk to them before the game and say, "Hey, this is what I like." Last night, I wanted the defensive. I wanted us to be defending with the wind first because that's where our sidelines were. I wanted to talk to the new defensive players that were out there. We had a freshman playing an outside back, and I wanted to be able for her to hear me throughout the whole game, or the first half at least, to kind of coach her and help her through the first game as a high school player. So normally I would pick going against the wind the first half because the second half is when we really start playing, and unfortunately we're a second half team. But that's when they'll crack off more shots, and when you have the wind, I mean, you can shoot from farther out. So.
And who tends your goal?
We actually are training 4 different keepers right now, which is awesome for the soccer program. Usually we have one, and then we throw in another player that might have had some experience. But this year, Katie Sharp started for us last night. We are training Maggie Helmick. She's new this year, but Today at practice, she was showing some really awesome stuff diving for the ball. So we're training her. We're also training another freshman and also, I'm sorry, I just had a blank. Carly Mihalovich is playing. Both her brothers play keeper, so she came up. She's like, well, everybody's been telling me I should probably play goalie because my brother's playing. But she has a lot of that natural ability. So.
Okay. We're talking girls soccer with Coach Ashley Whistler, and we will have more with her when we come back on Hy-Vee's The Pitch.
The Preserve on Rathbun Lake is Southern Iowa's premier 18-hole championship golf course. But they're a whole lot more than that. They also feature the area's only full-service pro shop. Stop in and check out the latest in golf equipment or see what they have for golf apparel. You can also get gift certificates or punch cards for rounds of golf. The Pro Shop at the Preserve on Rathbun Lake invites you to stop out today or give them a call at 724-1400. That's 724-1400. Henley Dental in Centerville offers a full range of dental services, from regular exams to dental cosmetics. Henley Dental can help with all of your dental needs. Call today at 856-4103. That's 856-4103. They offer Clear Correct and porcelain veneers to help make that smile look better. And Dr. Nick Henley would like to remind you of the importance of scheduling a regular exam. You should have your teeth examined and cleaned every 6 months. To schedule your exam today, call 856-4103. That's 856-4103. Dr. Nick Henley at Henley Dental, 203 West Washington in Centerville.
There's no place like home, and there's no place like Northside Insurance to insure your home. We're your hometown insurance agency, which means we know you by name and will take time to understand your insurance needs. We can also help with your other insurance, such as auto, boat, farm, and business. Together with Allied Insurance, we'll design the insurance package that fits your needs. Call us today at 856-3333.
Quote to claim, we take care of you. Northside Insurance.
Hello, this is Billy Thomas of the Thomas Funeral Home. Have you considered the benefit of advanced funeral planning? You plan for your first car, your first home, your children's college, and your retirement. Planning makes sense. Guaranteed pricing, peace of mind, and the alleviation of stress on your family are just a few of the benefits of advanced funeral planning. Please feel free to pick up the phone or stop by the funeral home with any questions regarding advanced funeral planning.
Call the Thomas Funeral Home in Centerville at 856-4321 or in Bloomfield at 664-2353.
You're listening to The Pitch on KCOG Centerville. We're talking girls soccer with Coach Ashley Whistler. And last night, Mount Pleasant came up short 2-0, but you've been short on, some of your girls have been on a band trip, or where have they been?
Yeah, a lot of them went to Florida. Then we have some double sporters that have been gone. So really, we had one really good practice before we played our first game. We went over a lot of stuff in one practice. The girls did pretty good. We walked through a lot more tonight to prepare us for Keokuk on Friday, which will be another tough game, but I think the girls will hang in there and handle it well. We'll have Sarah Cope back, who was injured helping youth soccer at practice. She hurt her eye pretty good, so she's been out. You wouldn't think that an eye injury would get you out, but that's pretty serious, actually. So hopefully she's back on Friday. It completely threw off our whole formation because she's our back line and she controls the back. And I think when people heard that she was gone, that everybody's like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? But Maddie Mormon stepped up and she took over that back line and she handled it like a pro.
And so what do you have for seniors?
We have Maddie Mormon, Emily Kaler, they've both been in the program the whole time. Katie Sharp is back. Michaela White and Kirsten, and also Hannah Sales is back.
You've got a good group.
Yeah, yep, 7 girls. So, we do have a new one too. She came from Washington, Cheyenne. So it's her first season here as a Bredette. So, but she's stepping up and she's a starter and fun to see her on the field, and we forgot to have her.
So what do you see right now as the strength of your team?
We have when everybody's healthy, which we'll start it off here on Friday. We have a really strong back line coming up the middle, and then we have 2 girls up front, seniors Maddie Mormon and Michaela White, that they want to score, and they want to score bad. So we have them crashing the goal and wanting, so we have the whole field wanting to go up. So it'll be a good season.
Yeah, from what I know of both Maddie and Michaela, when you talk about they want to score bad, do those girls do what I've watched them just in sports in general? They don't seem timid at all. I mean, they seem to be pretty fierce competitors.
No, they go hard to every ball, which is awesome. That's my favorite thing about watching any player play. I don't want anybody slowing up. We always talk, if you're going to the ball, you're going to go hard, and you're going to go hard every time. If not, you're going to join me on the sideline. So the girls, those 2 girls both want to go hard. Maddie has always been as a defender. Last year, she's like, Coach, I want to go up. I want to play. And she crashed every ball, went straight into the goalie every time. So this year, she's going to see a lot of time up top. As soon as their coach is back, Maddie will be back up top. So.
And you got Keokuk. Where at this Friday?
Keokuk away. We play them at Central V. So not as far as the drive, but still an away game. And then we're home next week against Sheraton, and then away again against CCM.
Now, we don't necessarily specifically have a conference, do we, in soccer?
We play the same teams, not really. So, I mean, they've been trying, but not really a solid conference. So,
with this group of girls, what your expectations? What would have you thinking it was a successful season?
This is going to be their year. If it's going to be a year. I started with the freshmen the first year I coached. I finished up their season with them. I'm sorry, it's the seniors. I started with them as freshmen towards the end of the season. And so if this is going to be the year, this is the girls I've worked with the whole time, and they want it bad. They have their eyes on state, and they want it. So last night was not fun to watch. They were pretty disappointed. First half was great. They had a little bit of breakdown second half, and that's when they got scored on. And then they started getting it together, which is good to see that they can do it themselves. Unfortunately, when it is windy as it was last night, it's hard for me to scream at all of them throughout the whole field. So I actually had to pull out a senior, Maddie Mormon, to tell people where to go because they couldn't hear me. But it's good that we have girls and they work together and they bring it together as a team.
Now, how much do you still get out there and practice, and how much do you still have the desire to be out there?
If I had it my way, I would still be playing soccer today. But I love coaching. I love coaching the girls and using my knowledge. And I tell them, if I'm going to make you run, and if you work hard with me, I'll run with you. So the conditioning, I try to do all of it with them as long as they're working. And if they're not, then I stand on the sideline and I harp at them the whole time. But as long as they work hard for me, I'll work hard with them. So I had coaches like that when I was growing up, and that pushed me as a player because they're dying right along with me. So.
All right, well, before we let you go tonight, let's talk about what's more important to you than soccer, which is not very many things, but I know you got a little one at home, and she's probably growing like a weed now.
Yes, I have a 1-year-old daughter, Charlotte, and she is awesome. So there's nothing I like more than being a mom. So it makes coaching a little bit harder. I have to figure out who's going to pick up my daughter from daycare because I like to keep my girls till about 5:30. So luckily I have a great daycare provider that works with me. But being a mom is probably the best thing that's ever happened to me. So.
And I'm sure she's walking by now.
She is walking and finally getting that first tooth. It took her a whole year to get it, but it just popped through today actually. So yeah.
So who does she look like now? I mean,
she looks like her daddy.
Okay.
Completely. She has my cheeks, but she looks a lot like her dad.
Are you sensing any personality traits yet?
She is going to be like me, unfortunately.
Okay, going to look like him and act like you.
Yes.
Why is that unfortunate? What's wrong with that?
She has a little bit of an attitude and can be stubborn. She likes it her way.
So, right.
But she's a perfect baby. She doesn't cry a lot. She lets you know when she wants something. So.
Well, and I'm sure you've heard this from other people, but as a couple of guys who have more than one child, and I'm sure you've heard this, just because she's that way, if you have another one, that they're not all that way.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
The second one might.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
If we would have had Jackson first, we'd have never had any more kids.
That's what we
all he did was cry.
Child. And then maybe that'll be our only child.
Well, Coach, thanks so much for stopping out. Good luck to the girls on Friday. And tell us again when that first home meet is. I know it's against Sheridan, right?
Tuesday at 5 o'clock. Come out and support the girls. It'll be a good game.
All right. Outstanding. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
We'll take a break. We'll come back with more right after this on Hy-Vee's The Bench.
The Preserve on Rathbun Lake is Southern Iowa's premier 18-hole championship golf course, but they're a whole lot more than that. They also feature the area's only full-service pro shop. Stop in and check out the latest in golf equipment or see what they have for golf apparel. You can also get gift certificates or punch cards for rounds of golf. The Pro Shop at the Preserve on Rathbun Lake invites you to stop out today or give them a call at 724-1400. That's 724-1400. Henley Dental in Centerville offers a full range of dental services, from regular exams to dental cosmetics. Henley Dental can help with all of your dental needs. Call today at 856-4103. That's 856-4103. They offer Clear Correct and porcelain veneers to help make that smile look better. And Dr. Nick Henley would like to remind you of the importance of scheduling a regular exam. You should have your teeth examined and cleaned every 6 months. To schedule your exam today, call 856-4103. That's 856-4103. Dr. Nick Henley at Henley Dental, 203 West Washington in Centerville.
There's no place like home, and there's no place like Northside Insurance to insure your home. We're your hometown insurance agency, which means we know you by name and will take time to understand your insurance needs. We can also help with your other insurance, such as auto, boat, farm, and business. Together with Allied Insurance, we'll design the insurance package that fits your needs. Call us today at 856-3333.
Quote to claim, we take care of you. Northside Insurance.
Hello, this is Billy Thomas of the Thomas Funeral Home. Have you considered the benefit of advanced funeral planning? You plan for your first car, your first home, your children's college, and your retirement. Planning makes sense. Guaranteed pricing, peace of mind, and the alleviation of stress on your family are just a few of the benefits of advanced funeral planning. Please feel free to pick up the phone or stop by the funeral home with any questions regarding advanced funeral planning.
Call the Thomas Funeral Home in Centerville at 856-4321 or in Bloomfield at 664-2353.
John, you're listening to The Pitch on KCOG Centerville, talking local sports and a little bit more, presented by Hy-Vee. I want to thank all of our fine sponsors who make the show possible each and every week. RK Auto Body, Jim Ireland Menswear, Chico Construction, Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop, the Thomas Funeral Home, Pershey Roofing and Painting, Cook Insurance, Daily Eye Legion, the Preserve on Rathbun Lake, J&L Flooring, Henley Dental, Northside Insurance, and Power Insurance with the Hall of Fame Talented, of course, our presenting sponsor, Hy-Vee, which Josh Bryce has some great things going on for us. We're just looking at that ad to make a guy hungry.
It's a little hungry, doesn't it? Yeah, we got a lot of great stuff this week. We have our special recipe bratwurst out of the meat department, 8 for $10, and a 24-cent fuel saver with a purchase of 8. We also have bakery fresh brat buns in a 6-count package, 2 for $5. Fresh jumbo cantaloupe from the produce department, 99 cents. Deluso salad select variety, $3.99 with a 15-cent fuel saver. We also have Hy-Vee cottage cheese, $1.77. But if you bring your fuel saver plus perks card in, you can get it for just 77 cents. And then don't forget on Saturday, every Saturday this month, you spend $50 and save 50 cents a gallon on your fuel saver card.
I remember last Saturday too.
Good boy.
Yes, sir.
Yes, miracle.
Yeah, I know.
It's a miracle.
It's an absolute miracle. So, all right, let's see. So we're not far off from probably firing up the grill out there, or have we already done it?
Well, we had down there at the girls' track meet last week, and I think it was the first time we'd actually got it fired up. But we're hoping that it seems like we get one good day, and we think, man, we're going to get the grill out, and then it snows the next day. So right now we're kind of waiting for a good stretch of good weather, but hopefully soon, and hopefully we have this cloudy, cruddy, windy stuff passes by, and we get some of the nice warm southerly breeze instead of the cold north wind.
Do we have a score on the Cardinals-Pirates game tonight? Have you checked it?
It was 1-0 the last time I saw in the first inning, and the bases were loaded for the Pirates. So it looks like they got out of that. So it's 1-0 Pirates right now.
Okay.
So they strained.
But we did do the base light. Yeah, but all right. So, very good. Okay, Chad, before we shift gears here and start talking tennis with Coach Tyler Bays, we mentioned earlier the Masters, so give me your thoughts on the Masters. Tiger Woods is not playing.
No, he is not. He is hoping that he'll make it back to tournament play sometime this year, but chances are he's looking to stay out until next year, but later in the season. But as far as a winner this week,
Who do you like?
a couple guys. Jason Day is playing real well right now. He's won 6 out of the last 11 tournaments he's been in. He's taken over the world #1 ranking. Jordan Spieth, I mean, the new top 3, you can't always count them out, Rory and Spieth, and but they're talking a lot of wind down there this week.
What's going on with the wind everywhere?
At least for the first 3 days. So they're saying don't count out some of these like a Duffner or some of these guys that don't, Zach Johnson, that doesn't necessarily hit the ball all that far, but are very good wedge players. Me personally, I'd like to see Ricky Fowler sneak in there and win one. So okay, all right. I like Ricky. He got the PGA Championship last year, so he's got the unofficial 5th major under his belt, but he hasn't cracked that major status yet. So I'd like to see him get one.
All right, and they tee it off tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Master.
Yep, Arnie and Jack and
Gary Player.
Yeah, I think I lost the
Player had a hole-in-one today. There was like 5 or 6 hole-in-ones today at the park.
Yeah, Ricky Fowler had one. We were watching the highlights. Him and Johnson playing together. Johnson hit, or Thomas hit his, knocked it in. Ricky Fowler stepped up and swing right after him, knocked his in. So
you know what the odds of that happening today? 100%.
100%.
So it is now, anyway.
Well, yeah, and you said Dustin Johnson got one, and
Zach Johnson.
Or Zach Johnson?
Zach Johnson got one.
I think the
Gary Player got one.
It was like 5 or 6 of them today. So
it's funny how if you smack balls around the hole all the time, sometimes they go in.
sometimes.
I wouldn't know.
I've
had that problem.
Well, he said
I've got 2 of them. So.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll talk boys tennis with Coach Tyler Bays. That's next on Hy-Vee's The Pitch.
Since 1961, Pershey Roofing and Painting has been the name you trust in southern Iowa and northern Missouri for quality craftsmanship at a fair and honest wage. Pershey Roofing and Painting, 3rd generation owned and operated, family ran with family pride. Call 641-895-5082. That's 641-895-5082. Pershey Roofing and Painting, the name you know, the name you trust in southern Iowa and northern Missouri. Call 641-895-5082. Pershey Roofing and Painting. Chico Construction provides a complete line of excavating equipment for all your water, sewer, and building needs. Whether it be residential, commercial, or agricultural, Chico Construction can help. Serving Centerville and southern Iowa for more than 40 years. Call Dave McCann at Chico Construction, 895-1980. That's Dave McCann at 895-1980. Chico Construction. For all your excavating needs, remember,
can.
Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon is proud to be a part of the Pitch Sports Show. Give Sales and Associates a call today at 888-767-0239. That's 888-767-0239. Call them locally in Centerville at 856-3375. That's 856-3375. For all your insurance needs, call Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon.
When it's time for new flooring in your home, be sure to check out J&L Flooring in Centerville. We are a family business where honesty and integrity come first. Whether you are looking for carpet, vinyl or hardwood, tile, laminate, or luxury vinyl planks, you are always assured to get top quality products at affordable prices. We feature the latest in flooring trends and financing is available. Give us a call today at 856-6331 to schedule an appointment. Ask about our new mobile showroom. For those with busy schedules, we bring the showroom to you.
You are listening to The Pitch on KCOG Centerville, your local sports show, giving you local sports and a little bit more here out at Hy-Vee. We are live from the dining area, having a great time tonight talking local sports. And we've been talking a little bit of soccer. We've been talking a little bit of girls tennis. Now it's time to talk some boys tennis. Coach Tyler Bays joins us to talk about this team. Off to a 2-1 start. Knoxville got you, but you look, I see confidence in your eyes that you'll get some revenge on them along the way.
Yeah, actually, we play them tomorrow night, and our guys are really excited about tomorrow. We've had a good week of practice, and we're going to give everything we got. But we lost 6-3, and we had 3 matches that went 9-8 or 9-7, which in any other sport is overtime. So, 1 point here, 1 point there, and it could have very easily been 6-3 us.
So let's when Knoxville did get you, which ones did you win? Which ones did you lose?
Daniel Bearhaw lost at number 1, but he played a very good A.J. Jackson from Knoxville. He's probably the top player we'll see all year. Spencer Varner took a loss to Blake McClung, who his brother was an all-state player last year. So, he's seen some good competition. Trey Reinhardt, Tommy Matley, he lost at number 3. And then we won with Trey Reinhardt at 4. Brady lost at 5. And Tommy Sheets stepped in and won for number 6. And then our number 2 doubles, which was Tommy Matley and Trey Reinhardt, got a win that night.
So good night for Trey.
Yeah. He's continuing that JV streak on the varsity so far. Yeah, I'm sure nobody's heard about that.
All right, so you can you're going to get another shot at Knoxville tomorrow night. Where's that one at?
It's actually at home.
Okay. Do you see in tennis, is there much difference in home and away as far as the courts? I guess, I don't know, maybe some are slicker. Is there an advantage to knowing your court?
An advantage, no, but as far as looks-wise, yeah. But ours has improved a lot, but it's not anywhere near Clark's facilities or Knoxville's got a pretty good facility. But as far as, I think, we're pretty comparable with Davis County, Albia. But, we put some work into our courts, but I would like to, I know this is a $350,000 project, so it's probably not going to happen, but I would like to have some courts like Clark. They have 8 different courts, so you can have your JV and varsity going at the same time. It's very, very convenient. And at no time during practice will anybody have to sit out and wait while we play the challenge match. So that would be beneficial to the program.
And you just need about $350,000 for that?
Yeah, that's it.
Josh, you bring the check with? All right, there you go.
I'm going to donate that.
He can write the check. That's not the problem. When you go to the banks, where the problem's going to come into play a little bit. All right. So, other than Knoxville, who do you see out there as teams that are going to challenge you?
Kirksville. They're going to be really tough to beat. Last year, we beat them 5-4, but they returned just about everybody, just like us. And we'll be traveling to Kirksville this year, which not much of a difference as far as I'm concerned. There's advantage, disadvantage of where you play. The next team I would say is probably going to be Clark or Albia. I just saw the other night that Albia's got 27 kids out for tennis.
Wow.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because obviously Judge has got a lot to choose from, but at the same time, how do you practice with 27 kids?
And how many do we have?
We have 10.
So what we wouldn't want is an all-out brawl.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Okay.
Especially since they got Carter Isley. That was very well.
He's playing tennis?
Yeah,
he's
not very good for us, I'm afraid.
It's a difficult situation.
We have the wild card with Stevie, though.
So are we at full strength now with our team?
Well, we will be as of April 10th when Trey Reinhardt gets back from Florida.
Okay. All right. And
took his streak and left. Is that? Yeah. Went to Disney World. Went to Disney World.
He was named if he left the bit, so he's going to Disney World. We are talking about boys tennis with Coach Tyler Bays. We'll have more with the coach after the top of the hour. This is KCOG Centerville, 99.7 FM, 1400 AM, Hy-Vee's The Pitch.
The Preserve on Rathbun Lake is Southern Iowa's premier 18-hole championship golf course, but they're a whole lot more than that. They also feature the area's only full-service pro shop. Stop in and check out the latest in golf equipment or see what they have for golf apparel. You can also get gift certificates or punch cards for rounds of golf. The Pro Shop at the Preserve on Rathbun Lake invites you to stop out today or give them a call at 724-1400. That's 724-1400. Henley Dental in Centerville offers a full range of dental services, from regular exams to dental cosmetics. Henley Dental can help with all of your dental needs. Call today at 856-4103. That's 856-4103. They offer Clear Correct and porcelain veneers to help make that smile look better. And Dr. Nick Henley would like to remind you of the importance of scheduling a regular exam. You should have your teeth examined and cleaned every 6 months. To schedule your exam today, call 856-4103. That's 856-4103. Dr. Nick Henley at Henley Dental, 203 West Washington in Centerville.
There's no place like home, and there's no place like Northside Insurance to insure your home. We're your hometown insurance agency, which means we know you by name and will take time to understand your insurance needs. We can also help with your other insurance, such as auto, boat, farm, and business. Together with Allied Insurance, we'll design the insurance package that fits your needs. Call us today at 856-3333.
Quote to claim, we take care of you. Northside Insurance.
Hello, this is Billy Thomas of the Thomas Funeral Home. Have you considered the benefit of advanced funeral planning? You plan for your first car, your first home, your children's college, and your retirement. Planning makes sense. Guaranteed pricing, peace of mind, and the alleviation of stress on your family are just a few of the benefits of advanced funeral planning. Please feel free to pick up the phone or stop by the funeral home with any questions regarding advanced funeral planning.
Call the Thomas Funeral Home in Centerville at 856-4321 or in Bloomfield at 664-2353.
You are listening to KCOG Centerville, 99.7 FM, 1400 AM. Russ Ocker, Chadley Koestner, Josh Bryce with the Pitch Sports Show presented by Hy-Vee. We're talking to Tyler Bates right now about boys tennis. So you're 2-1. So we talked about the Knoxville loss. Who have we beat?
We beat Sheraton 9-0, and we beat Mount Pleasant 8-1. And so it was one of those deals where I think losing to Knoxville really motivated us. And we've really had a number of different people. Everybody on the team, JV varsity, so far we've already had everybody on the team win a varsity match this year. So that's not something you can say all the time. 3 meets into the season, that all 10 guys have won at least one varsity match.
All right, so you talked about Trey Reinhardt's off on a Disney trip, and so who fills his spot now until he gets back?
Well, Tommy Sheets and actually Thad Hill stepped in. Thad played singles for us against Sheraton, and
he's doing okay health-wise. I heard he might have ran into some issues. A few bumps and bruises.
Yeah, I think he'll be all right.
Okay, good. All right.
But, yeah, he's 2-0 on the season, actually, at run number 6. And Ryan Foster stepped in and played some doubles for us. And Tommy Sheets, he's played both singles and doubles. So I feel really confident with my JV guys playing at the 5 and 6. Because I truly believe that my JV guys would be playing varsity for a lot of the other schools in the conference.
Now, when you so you have your singles matches. Do the guys that play the singles have to be the guys that play in doubles?
No, they don't have to be.
Okay. So you could use those 5 and 6 guys and then someone will get a couple other guys involved in some doubles action here.
Yeah, when we've done that before in the past, if we're up 6-0 and we know we have to meet clinched by the time singles is over, we'll substitute a couple of our JV guys into the doubles just to get them some varsity experience.
Okay. All right, we're talking boys tennis. Coach Tyler Bates. You got Knoxville next, and then you're on a run of home action here, right?
Yeah. We played at home Tuesday night, and then we play at home tomorrow night, and then next Thursday, and then we're not home for a while, and then that next time will be our last home meet.
And for the folks that don't know, in tennis, it's an on your honor sport as far as the officiating of it, right? You call your own boundaries.
Yes.
Is there what happens if it's evident somebody's not real good at calling
Well,
boundaries.
If it becomes an issue, the opposing player can ask, "Are you sure?" And obviously, the kids.
Sure.
I don't even know why we do that. Because every Phoenix gets.
Pretty sure.
What? I lied. It was. Yeah. I'm not sure why that's in there, but if it becomes an issue, then the two players are supposed to meet at the net, and the coaches come on the court and discuss it. But honestly, in my 3 years, we've never had an incident that was that bad. We've had some questionable lines, I think, that both that we've called and have been called against us. But it's never escalated to where, we had to have a meet at the net and the coaches talk about it.
All right. And as far as coaches, you're not allowed to necessarily coach during the action, right? You can coach during some of the breaks?
You can coach after the third game in the set, the fifth, seventh, and ninth. And then, after the third one, and then every two.
Okay. Chandler Bays, our head boys tennis coach, got a great team, looking for some big things this year. We're going to try to get a little redemption against Knoxville tomorrow night. What time does that start?
4:15.
All right.
So if you can make it, we'd like to see you there. We can use all the support we could get for tomorrow night. Should be for the conference regular season title, I would say.
All right. Coach, we look forward to visiting with you again real soon. This is The Pitch on KCOG Centerville, presented by Hy-Vee. We're back right after this.
Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square has got you covered when it comes to men's dress. Whether it be business or casual, Jim Ireland Menswear can help. From jeans to slacks, from dress shirts to golf shirts, Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square can help you look your best. And if you've got a wedding in your future, call Jim Ireland Menswear or stop by to talk about tux rentals. Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square.
This is Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville. Since the summer of 1987, I have been helping people with their IRA investments. I have many clients that contribute money into an IRA on a monthly basis, but I also have many retired clients that are receiving money on a monthly basis to help pay bills. That's called cash flow. Having an adequate amount of cash flow is very important. I give people monthly cash flow from their employees' retirement plans. We put the money into an IRA and then set up a systematic withdrawal plan that can be sent directly into your bank account. It's safe and convenient. I have many safe options for your retirement plan distribution from your employer. I'm Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville. I've been in business since 1987.
They don't build cars like they used to, and they don't repair them like they used to either. Today's vehicles contain advanced, lightweight materials and safety features like crumple zones and airbags that help protect your family. Repairing them properly after a collision requires up-to-date training. RK Auto Body has it. We're among only 10% of shops to meet the industry's highest training standards as a gold-class business. When you pick a collision repair shop, make the smart choice for your family's safety. Choose gold-class trained repair professionals. Choose RK Auto Body. RK Auto Body is located at 21317 Highway J46 Centerville, or call them at 641-856-2500. Founded in 1864, the Daily Iowegian is one of the oldest businesses in Centerville. Keep up on local news, sports, and all community events by reading the Daily Iowegian. You'll also find them online at dailyiowegian.com. That's dailyiowegian.com. Where you'll find the latest in local news and much more. Subscribe today by calling 856-6336. That's 856-6336. The Daily Iowegian, the newspaper that cares about Appalachia County.
We are ready for the Power Insurance Hall of Fame Challenge. You are listening to Pitch on KCOG Centerville. The Hall of Fame Challenge presented by Power Insurance of Moravia. Call 724-9000. We have quite a array of gentlemen here to take the challenge. Tyler Bays, Coach Darren Carson has joined us. He's going to be talking boys track a little bit, and Coach Tom Hill here to talk girls track. Going to take the challenge, taking it against the Hall of Famer Hy-Vee Koestner and Mr. Josh Bryce. All right. Tonight's category is college basketball, and it's Name That Coach. Boy, they didn't like Name That Coach. All right, I'm going to give you some information about this particular college basketball coach, Division I, and you're going to name him, okay? Only one. It's one coach. He grew up in Pennsylvania. He was born in Italy, came to the United States at the age of 7. He gained his citizenship at the age of 40 in 1994. He's only experienced one losing season as a head college basketball coach. His real name is Luigi. Who am I talking about? Who am I talking about? That is our Power Insurance Hall of Fame Challenge. I'll give that all to you again while you guys ponder. All right? I don't care about the spelling. You're going to need more than a key. You're going to need a coach. You're going to need a coach's name, or at least the last name. He grew up in Pennsylvania. He was born in Italy, moved to the United States at the age of 7, gained his citizenship in 1994 at the age of 40. He has only had one losing season as a college basketball coach, and his real name is Luigi. We'll see how they do when we come back on the Power Insurance Hall of Fame Challenge.
Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square has got you covered when it comes to men's dress. Whether it be business or casual, Jim Ireland Menswear can help. From jeans to slacks, from dress shirts to golf shirts, Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square can help you look your best. And if you've got a wedding in your future, call Jim Ireland Menswear or stop by to talk about tux rentals. Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square.
This is Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville. Since the summer of 1987, I have been helping people with their IRA investments. I have many clients that contribute money into an IRA on a monthly basis, but I also have many retired clients that are receiving money on a monthly basis to help pay bills. That's called cash flow. Having an adequate amount of cash flow is very important. I give people monthly cash flow from their employees' retirement plans. We put the money into an IRA and then set up a systematic withdrawal plan that can be sent directly into your bank account. It's safe and convenient. I have many safe options for your retirement plan distribution from your employer. I'm Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville. I've been in business since 1987.
They don't build cars like they used to, and they don't repair them like they used to either. Today's vehicles contain advanced, lightweight materials and safety features like crumple zones and airbags that help protect your family. Repairing them properly after a collision requires up-to-date training. RK Auto Body has it. We're among only 10% of shops to meet the industry's highest training standards as a gold-class business. When you pick a collision repair shop, make the smart choice for your family's safety. Choose gold-class trained repair professionals. Choose RK Auto Body. RK Auto Body is located at 21317 Highway J46 Centerville, or call them at 641-856-2500. Founded in 1864, the Daily Iowegian is one of the oldest businesses in Centerville. Keep up on local news, sports, and all community events by reading the Daily Iowegian. You'll also find them online at dailyiowegian.com. That's dailyiowegian.com, where you'll find the latest in local news and much more. Subscribe today by calling 856-6336. That's 856-6336. The Daily Iowegian, the newspaper that cares about Appalachia County.
All right, we're taking the Power Insurance Hall of Fame Challenge with Coach Tom Hill, Coach Darren Carson, Coach Tyler Bays, Josh Rice, Chad Lee Koestner. So this was a different approach out of tonight. It was named that coach, a Division I basketball coach. He grew up in Pennsylvania, born in Italy, moved to the United States at the age of 7, got his citizenship in 1994 at the age of 40. He's only had one losing season as a head basketball coach, and his real name was Luigi. Who is he? Well, for starters, he's a women's basketball coach. Not a men's basketball coach.
I'm out.
He just won another national title, and it's Gino Ariamo of UConn and Darren Carson. Darren Carson has slid in and won it. That's right. He's won. By the way, was it the Luigi or was it that you don't know any men's basketball coach? You're ready. Okay. All right.
He's the only one that follows women's college basketball.
That's only because Skylar Diggins of Notre Dame a few years ago stole her Anthony. Coach Darren Carson gets hey, I just want to go on record. This might trump Kovac winning the wrestling bracket. For Coach Carson to beat all of these basketball guys, and this question, Kovac, I think you're second fiddle now, but to Coach Darren Carson.
He's second fiddle.
You are listening to The Pitch on KCO G Centerville. Josh, tell us what's going on out here at Hy-Vee.
Got a big 2-day sale Thursday, Friday this week. We got a lot of great items in there. We have assorted malts, 4 bags for just $10. Farmland sausage links or rolls, 10 for $10. We have Hy-Vee large dozen eggs for just 69 cents each. Dole premium bananas, 27 cents a pound, and 80% lean ground beef and a 10-pound tube for just $1.88. And then don't forget, on Saturday, come in and spend $50 and save 50 cents a gallon on your fuel saver card.
You know what I did last Saturday? I came in here, and I I knew this was going to happen, but I had a plan in place. I had like $94. So I'm just $6 shy of a double stacker. So I had some Gatorade, and I said, well, I don't know, just sting that again. And I sent my buddy Daniel Thomas back to grab another Gatorade.
Gatorade, I figure you'd go back for another 12
Well, if it was for me, but Jackson's on sale. I don't know what's going on there. Jackson sucks that Gatorade down like going out of style. So, all right, Josh, as far as the track meet tomorrow night, will Hy-Vee have the grill there?
Yeah, Hy-Vee will be down there. Hopefully the weather cooperates for them. Hopefully it's just, at least it's not windy. It's kind of hard to keep that grill lit when it's super windy down there. But yeah, Michelle will be down there, and possibly me. Just flipping burgers and brats and hot dogs and chicken sandwiches.
Outstanding. All right, Chad, let's take a quick hit on the national news. I know we got the golf. We got a golf tournament coming up, Augusta.
Yeah.
And
been there.
We've got that's down here in Georgia. And then we have baseball season has started. Josh, what is it? Got an update on the Cardinals Pirates game yet? While we get into the national, you look that up, Chad. Let her rip on what you got on the NCAA. Did they have a championship game the other night?
Well, yeah. If you haven't heard, Monday night was a championship game. It's all Villanova won a close game with a buzzer beating 3-pointer from Chris Jenkins. This was right after Marcus Page hit a double clutch game-tying 3-pointer with 4.7 seconds left, and then Villanova came down and knocked down the 3-pointer, and Villanova won 77-74, giving them their first championship since 1985 when Raleigh Massimino coached the 8th-seeded Wildcats to victory over the favorite Georgetown Hoyas. Villanova finished the season at 35-5, while the Tar Heels finished at 33-7. On to the women's NCAA. The UConn women did it again. They won their 4th championship in a row and the 11th overall with a 82-51 victory over the Syracuse Orange women.
Mm-hmm.
Or are they still the Orangemen?
The Orange. I do so. I don't follow their women's basketball. Okay. I'm
sorry. I'm sorry. I pushed you on
the Orange. I don't know.
The Lady Orangemen?
Well, that would be redundant. Or the Lady Orangemen would be. I don't know. Syracuse.
All right. They beat Syracuse anyway. UConn finished the season at 38-0, and for this senior class, they finished with 151 wins and 5 losses. So, not a bad 4-year run for the seniors. And they are actually currently UConn's currently on a 75-game winning streak, and they have 6 undefeated seasons in that time frame. So, not too bad. So, your guy Luigi just overtook John Wooden for the most championships for any individual. So that was kind of impressive.
He had a losing season his first year there, back in 1985, and they have not had a losing season since. Unbelievable.
It's pretty impressive, and they probably won't have one for the next 10 years.
Yeah, I'm going on record calling UConn wins women's
You're going to go right out on that limb, aren't you, Josh? Yeah, run out on that limb.
Take a shot.
On to the NBA. The season's wrapping up. There's only 4 games left for some, 5 games left for a few other teams. In the East right now, it's Cleveland, Toronto, Atlanta, Boston, Miami, Charlotte, Indiana, and Detroit. You have the Chicago Bulls. They are 2 games back with 4 games left, and then Washington is 3.5 games back with 5 games left. Everybody else in the East is eliminated. And in the West, you have Golden State, San Antonio, OKC, the Clippers, Memphis, Portland, Dallas, Utah, and then Houston is the only team left eligible to try to catch up. They're half game behind Utah with 5 games left. in the NHL, I know you love to hear about the NHL. In the East, you have Florida. If the postseason started, you'd have Florida against New York Islanders, Tampa Bay versus Detroit, Washington versus Philadelphia, Pittsburgh versus the Rangers, and then Boston is actually tied with Philadelphia with 2 games left, but Philadelphia has the tiebreaker. In the West, you have Anaheim taking on Nashville, LA against San Jose, Dallas versus Minnesota, and St. Louis versus Chicago. Everybody else is eliminated, so we know who's in the playoffs in the West. And as you mentioned, the golf, the first major, it starts tomorrow with the Masters. The defending champ, Jordan Spieth, tees off at 8:48. That's our time, Russ, so I did the math for you. He's playing with Paul Casey and Branson DeChambeau. And Zach Johnson plays with Ricky Fowler and Jin, and that they tee off at 8:26. And the world number 1, Jason Day, goes off at 12:06, and he's playing with Ernie Els and Matt Kuchar.
All right. We'll take a break. When we come back, we will talk track with Coach Tom Hill, Coach Darren Carson. It's all coming up next on Hy-Vee's The Pitch.
Since 1961, Pershey Roofing and Painting has been the name you trust in southern Iowa and northern Missouri for quality craftsmanship at a fair and honest wage. Pershey Roofing and Painting, 3rd generation owned and operated, family ran with family pride. Call 641-895-5082. That's 641-895-5082. Pershey Roofing and Painting, the name you know, the name you trust in southern Iowa and northern Missouri. Call 641-895-5082. Pershey Roofing and Painting. Chico Construction provides a complete line of excavating equipment for all your water, sewer, and building needs. Whether it be residential, commercial, or agricultural, Chico Construction can help. Serving Centerville and southern Iowa for more than 40 years. Call Dave McCann at Chico Construction, 895-1980. That's Dave McCann at 895-1980. Chico Construction. For all your excavating needs, remember,
McCann can.
Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon is proud to be a part of the Pitch Sports Show. Give Sales and Associates a call today at 888-767-0239. That's 888-767-0239. Call them locally in Centerville at 856-3375. That's 856-3375. For all your insurance needs, call Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon.
When it's time for new flooring in your home, be sure to check out J&L Flooring in Centerville. We are a family business where honesty and integrity come first. Whether you are looking for carpet, vinyl, or hardwood, tile, laminate, or luxury vinyl planks, you are always assured to get top quality products at affordable prices. We feature the latest in flooring trends and financing is available. Give us a call today at 856-6331 to schedule an appointment. Ask about our new mobile showroom. For those with busy schedules, we bring the showroom to you.
You're listening to The Pitch on KCOG Centerville. And Russ Ocker, Chadley Kessler, Josh Fries. Time to talk a little track action. We're joined now by girls coach Tom Hill. He and Christy Dimry, the co-head coaches of the girls track team. Since last we spoke, you were over in Albi last Thursday night. Not a whole lot of teams, girls and boys. It seemed like a sleepover. We were there most of the night. It seemed like
it was not the most speedy meet. No.
Let me ask you this: is it the starter? Who has control? Some meets you go to, they move right along.
I think a lot of what had to do was there was a little starter. The starter keeps things moving because if you get a good starter, they'll get things lined up, and you have your clerk getting the kids in their lanes and everything, get the heat set up before they actually are there. So I know we were getting called for events. I went over and watched Dad play tennis over at Sheridan and then drove over to Albia. And when I got there, they were calling the event and then almost calling it and running it like back to back. There wasn't a whole lot of time to get the kids prepared to, so I don't know. It is what it is.
So as far as performance-wise, talk to me about your thoughts on your team's performance in Albi.
For the most part, I thought we did fairly well. I mean, I think the biggest issue for our girls right now, and in talking to them, was just basically gaining some confidence to perform. We had kind of a little chat last Friday after we ran Thursday, and we talked about we can't be intimidated and won by other teams. And, Albia has some good quality athletes. And I'm like, you can't be intimidated when you're out there running against them. I mean, you got to run your race. You got to run as hard as you can and compete. That's what we're Christian and I are trying to get these kids to just understand to have confidence in themselves and to compete against these other teams. And I think that we're still gaining on that. I think there was a lot of positives that came out of that Thursday. I know, like Emily Lewis, I believe she ran the 3,000. I wasn't there for that, but I think she won the 3,000. I think got second in the mile. Ran a decent mile time. I know that Holly Sheston is doing some great things. She's running some 2s and some 4s, and we're trying to work on her 400 time, get that down to where we think it can be. And really, Libby Siebold really has made a lot of improvement since our indoor season into our outdoor season. And she had a pretty rough the first meet when we only had 8 girls. We put her kind of through the ringer and ran her like crazy that night. And she's had a pretty positive attitude about what we're doing now, and really has improved a lot. Had a really good night there at Albia. She ran a 4 and then a 2, and brought her 200 time down probably 2-3 seconds from what we've been kind of timing her at. So she did a really nice job for us. So we picked up a couple other kids. Chester County came out and ran that first night. Was last Thursday. She's quick, and that's what we're kind of looking for. And hopefully tomorrow night, well, we got some different kids, but we haven't been real quick all the time. Okay. And Chas is going to kind of help us out there at the speed in the sprinting area. So, a lot of great attitudes. We should be at pretty full force tomorrow. So I think the only girls that are going to be gone is tennis. I think they have a tennis meet, and Liz will probably be playing tennis, so she won't be participating with us. But other than that, we got our golfers there tomorrow. We got our girls back from Florida, so we'll have pretty much our whole team. We had 20, I think there was 21 or 22 girls at practice tonight, which was really pretty cool. So it was nice to see that. And so look for tomorrow night. Let's see what happens. So.
And tomorrow night is the home meet, girls and boys, right. So it'll be a very busy night down at Lakeview.
It will be. Hopefully the weather. Well, we'd like to see the weather warm up and the wind shut off. That'd be nice. Even if it stays this temperature with no wind, we'll be okay with that. But, it'll be one of those nights. I mean, you can go see some tennis and see some track and boy-girl track meet down there. I'm sure Darren's going to talk about the boys a little bit and everything. But it should be a fun night. We're going to try to recognize our seniors also. So you're going to see who our seniors are this year. And so it should be a good night. Like I said, I think we are filling every event tomorrow night, I think, for the first time in a long time. I think the only event we're not running tomorrow is the shuttle hurdle relay. We just haven't had our kids practice hurdles much, and we're trying to put together some teams, but nothing worse than putting 4 girls out on the track that haven't practiced hurdles for a while. So, keep them playing. So
I'm sorry, grab that.
Yeah, but no, I'm looking forward to it. I think we've made some good strides, and it should be a fun deal. So,
and as you talked about it being recognizing seniors, how many seniors do you have?
I believe we have 4. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. They've been hitting and missing and going to Florida and playing soccer and tennis and everything else. But I think we have 4 of them out this year. So
okay,
it should be.
And they'll be recognized at some point throughout.
Yeah, I think it's in the program somewhere, so it'll be one of those deals. So, but,
when I go to the track meets, I grab when I get to the gate, I grab this order of events.
Yes.
Now is that the same at every meet? When
I tell you what, now, this being my first year with being the coach and all. Okay, it used to be like I could go and watch a meet, or I'd do all the work. Like I'd work all over home meets. And it would name all the way through. And then we go to Albia, and it's a mess over there Thursday night. I had no idea what was next, like I said. And then we ran the girls' meet at home was pretty close to the same. And tomorrow night, I think what we ran last Tuesday and then this Thursday will pretty much be the same thing. As far as I've always experienced, they're usually in the same order. But I don't know.
All my track mates were always in the same order.
Yes.
Makes sense that it kind of halfway should be, right? It should be, because you have to have a certain amount of distance between long runs.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
So you know what we're going to do? You know what we're going to do?
What's that?
When Coach Carson gets on here,
You can let him
speak to that. I think it's the professional way to say it. So what you do is say, I'm going to let Coach
Carson speak to the order of events. So he can sound smart. So,
I'll check into it. This guy, Carson, is a bit of a track guru. I don't know.
Well, see,
He actually loves to go to track meets all across the country.
He's had that experience. So, actually, Christy's probably the one you need to ask. That officer there, she's not here and everything. So,
all right. So I know you're excited about having pretty much a full roster, and you got some girls coming out that are going to help on the sprint side of things. So by the end of this season, how good can this team be?
I think we really, we're talking about, as far as conference goes. Again, we're kind of looking some dates for when we go to our conference meet. Again, we're going to have some dual sport kids that are going to be doing something else that night. So if we had our conference meet with our full complement of kids, I really think we can be in our top 2-3 competition there. And I think right now we're a little bit below that, but you kind of compare times. We'll get to see Knoxville tomorrow. We haven't really seen them, so we don't know really what their runners are like. But with Albion, Davis County, and I think we can hang in there. And then that's, like I said, this is kind of going into this. Christy and I were like, this is kind of what we want to accomplish. We want these kids to be able to compete with the best in our conference and see where it goes. When it comes to state qualifying, we don't know yet exactly where we're going. I'm going to assume we're going to go to Mount Pleasant. And Mount Pleasant has a great team. So, that'll be kind of just depends on what teams get signed to Mount Pleasant. I don't think we'll go to Bond Grant. I think there's just too many teams to the north of us to do that. But we'll have to see. But I think as we progress, if we continue, the girls keep their attitudes they've had. We really had a good week of practice this week. We worked pretty hard Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday we did some indoor stuff, did some weights. Today we did actually a swimming workout. They did some swimming stuff there at the rec center and right after school. And Alex Valentine, our assistant, Christy, went over there and took care of that while I was in. We had our meetings there at school, and the kids they're working hard. I think they're going to see some success pay off. So.
Talking girls track with Coach Tom Hill. Well, before we let you go tonight, what time does it all start tomorrow then?
The throwers the field events start at 4, and then the running events start at 4:30. So get down there, see us do our thing. So it should be a good night. Hopefully the weather holds off, like we said. So have a good time down there. So.
Well, Major League Baseball, the regular season is here now, and you're a Cubs?
No.
Cardinals?
No.
Phillies?
No.
Who are you?
I'm a Royals fan.
What?
I'm a Royals fan.
That's last year.
I'm a Royals fan.
Is that right?
No, I've been a Royals fan for a while.
You're a Royals fan?
No. Yeah, I am, guys. Yeah, I am.
Is that right?
Hey, who did you guys see up in Milwaukee?
We saw the Brewers and the Giants. Sydney is a huge Giants fan.
Okay.
And so she talked Dad into running her up, and we went to the game, and we came back to Iowa City. I got to bed a little after 2:30 last night. Slept on a futon in the college apartment. About 8 o'clock. So I'm not exactly in the best of form today, but we had a great time. And this is the 5th Giants game she's been to, and the first time they won. So she's 1-4. And we went 2 years ago to the series in Kansas City where the Royals swept them, and I wouldn't have given you 5 cents for the Giants' chance to make it to the playoffs, and then they went and won the World Series that year against the Royals. So the Royals, okay. Yeah. So what do you give me your thoughts on give me a percentage chance the Royals will repeat.
I'd say a percentage chance they'll repeat. I don't think it's as high as everybody thinks. I think their starting pitching is going to be an issue. I don't. They got rid of some starting pitching, and then the Royals have the idea that as long as their starting pitcher can get to the 5th inning or whatever, then their bullpen can take over. And I'm not sold on the Soria guy coming back, who had pitched at Kansas City for a long time, and he's coming back to take that 8th inning spot. And Herrera's doing a nice job in the 7th, and then Wade Davis in the 9th. But that 8th inning spot, I don't know, it's going to be up for grabs, I think, because they're not as dominant as they have been. And that's a great theory, I think, but I just don't think they have the guys right now. So they got to fix that. And then they lost 2-0 to the Mets yesterday, right? Yeah.
They're going again today, right?
No, not today. There's
Just 2 games. We were laughing, and before the show, we thought it was interesting that you open up with the team you beat in the World Series last year, so the Mets have to relive. Just in case they forgot who got
look at our ring.
It's kind of just like, I mean, they said like it was like 2 years ago they set the schedule or something, like they didn't set it on purpose. Something like that. And so
it just seems odd to me that you start with interleague, and there's a couple of interleague series that started the season, but whatever.
Yeah. So I thought it was kind of bush league, to be real honest with you. I think you could have waited till the Mets weren't there, but oh well.
All right. So, did you ever give me an actual percentage on your?
I didn't try to give you a percent. I'd say less than 40%. But I think they'll. I don't know if they'll win the division.
39.
Okay, they'll give 39.
But you think they will?
I think they will get the wild card. I don't think they're going to win the division for some reason. I don't know. I don't.
The White Sox got a good team this year.
I think the guy shot the wild card.
All right, Coach. As always, we appreciate it.
I appreciate you guys. Hey, shout out to all those other spring sports. I know golf girls and guys and everything, and Coach Carson, the boys, and our soccer teams haven't won yet, but they're getting better. They're improving, and I got a lot of young kids on the soccer team. So let's keep supporting our kids and coming out to see us, and it'll be great. Keep pushing our kids to do better. So.
All right, Coach, we appreciate it. Come out there, and Carson joins us next.
The Preserve on Rathbun Lake is Southern Iowa's premier 18-hole championship golf course, but they're a whole lot more than that. They also feature the area's only full-service pro shop. Stop in and check out the latest in golf equipment or see what they have for golf apparel. You can also get gift certificates or punch cards for rounds of golf. The Pro Shop at the Preserve on Rathbun Lake invites you to stop out today or give them a call at 724-1400. That's 724-1400. Henley Dental in Centerville offers a full range of dental services, from regular exams to dental cosmetics. Henley Dental can help with all of your dental needs. Call today at 856-4103. That's 856-4103. They offer Clear Correct and porcelain veneers to help make that smile look better. And Dr. Nick Henley would like to remind you of the importance of scheduling a regular exam. You should have your teeth examined and cleaned every 6 months. To schedule your exam today, call 856-4103. That's 856-4103. Dr. Nick Henley at Henley Dental, 203 West Washington in Centerville.
There's no place like home, and there's no place like Northside Insurance to insure your home. We're your hometown insurance agency, which means we know you by name and will take time to understand your insurance needs. We can also help with your other insurance, such as auto, boat, farm, and business. Together with Allied Insurance, we'll design the insurance package that fits your needs. Call us today at 856-3333.
Quote to claim, we take care of you. Northside Insurance.
Hello, this is Billy Thomas of the Thomas Funeral Home. Have you considered the benefit of advanced funeral planning? You plan for your first car, your first home, your children's college, and your retirement. Planning makes sense. Guaranteed pricing, peace of mind, and the alleviation of stress on your family are just a few of the benefits of advanced funeral planning. Please feel free to pick up the phone or stop by the funeral home with any questions regarding advanced funeral planning.
Call the Thomas Funeral Home in Centerville at 856-4321 or in Bloomfield at 664-2353.
You're listening to The Pitch on KCOG Centerville, presented by Hy-Vee. Russ Ocker, Chad Lee Koestner, Josh Bryce on the show tonight. And we're joined now by Coach Darren Carson, who's talking boys track. And he's first of all, Darren, we need to speak to the order of events in that pretty much every track meet, it should go kind of in the same sequence, right?
Yeah, when you get to the outdoor season, it has to be in a certain order.
Okay.
Now, it's up to the host team if they want to take a break. There's a couple places you can slip in a 15-minute break and then a 30-minute break. And they do that, just like you said, in order to give the kids enough time to have rest. Because it used to be, it's probably been 8 years ago, they changed it. It used to not be able to run 4 events. Or no, what was it? It couldn't do 4 field events, wasn't it?
You used to be able to run 3 and 1 field event. Right. Now you can run 4.
Yeah, you can run 4 field events.
Okay.
And then the field events, it's up to the host team to designate whether boys go first or girls. So they'll take two of them. Usually they'll take shot and high jump and pair them together. So you might go girls first there, and then on long jump and disc, it'll be boys first, just so they can kind of indoor season. It could be different.
Okay, crapshoot. Yeah. All right, so tomorrow things get started at 4 o'clock with the field events. Do we know what's going first? Well, Tom, you'll speak to that.
Oh, I do know that. Let me look at the check real quick. I do have that. It's on their letter. But I think you already talked about 4 o'clock is the field events.
Right.
Running then starts at, we are going to have a couple short breaks in there tomorrow. We're going to have senior recognition night, and then we're going to have an honorary starter recognition.
Okay. And the honorary starter recognition, is that public knowledge, or is that?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, sorry, it's going to be here pretty quick.
Breaking news.
No, there's no surprise here. And we kind of, again, me to be my first year, they kind of leave it up to the head coaches to choose an honorary starter. And so this year, Tom and Christy and I talked about what we're looking to right now is there's probably close to 90 boys and girls out in junior high track.
Wow.
So we thought, we know 3 of those coaches. Coach Reed, this is his first year, but we know the other 3 had been coaching junior high track for a long time, so we're going to honor Chris Conrad, Brad Warren, and Janet Stevens. And I was trying to do the math earlier. Between them, they have 53 years of junior high track experience coaching. Chris Conrad, first year he was here, so he's had 23 years in as junior high track coach.
Outstanding. And so they'll be recognized. That gives you, obviously, a chance for some of the kids to catch a break, and that'll be a nice moment, I'm sure, to recognize those 3. And then you got another break to recognize your seniors.
Yep, we got 4 boys and 4 girls. Boys, we have Trevor Gavigan, Tate Felton, Taylor Misicich, and R.J. McElwain. That's 4 boys. Don't ask me the girls.
All right, you're working on the first event out of the chute.
Okay, shot put and long jump will be girls first. Discus and high jump will be boys first.
Okay. And so then what is the order of events tomorrow night? For everybody who's wondering how's this going to go, take us through the running events tomorrow night and how this will shake out.
And it is a little different because we probably about half of our meets are co-ed. For the most part, it's still kind of in the same order if it's just a boy or girl meet. When they add the girls in, they change things a little bit just to kind of separate those distance events. But so they always start out with the 2 mile. Girls will be running the 3,000. Then we got the 4x8, a shuttle hurdle, 100-meter dashes, the girls distance medley. Then we do our 400-meter dashes, 4x2 100-meter relay. Girls run their high 100 hurdles. Boys run the high hurdles, 110. Boys mile, girls 800, 200-meter dashes, 400-meter hurdles. Boys medley. Then the girls have a sprint medley, which I'd still love to see in boys. But girls mile or 1,500, boys 800. Then you got your 4x1s and your 4x4. And I think, pretty sure I got verification from Mr. Fisher today. We're going to run a weight man relay.
I love that one.
Or fat man, sometimes they call it. So you put 4 of your throwers together and throw them on a 4x1.
You guys aren't too bad on that. You got a couple of guys in there that can scoot pretty well.
Yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to load it up at our home meet. But I might steal 1 or 2 of them and put in the normal 4x1.
Okay.
Right now, and Tom talked about he's going to have most of all of his, the girls, and I think I have all of my boys tomorrow night, 16 of them. I don't have a high jumper, so we won't be high jumping. And there's only 2 races we're not going to run, so we're going to try to do something. Try to score some points tomorrow.
All right, we'll grab a quick break. More with Coach Darren Carson. We got the home track meet tomorrow, and we got to go back and visit with him about his thoughts on how his team performed up in Albia last week. We're back with more on Hy-Vee's The Pitch right after this.
Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square has got you covered when it comes to men's dress. Whether it be business or casual, Jim Ireland Menswear can help. From jeans to slacks, from dress shirts to golf shirts, Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square can help you look your best. And if you've got a wedding in your future, call Jim Ireland Menswear or stop by to talk about tux rentals. Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square.
This is Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville. Since the summer of 1987, I have been helping people with their IRA investments. I have many clients that contribute money into an IRA on a monthly basis, but I also have many retired clients that are receiving money on a monthly basis to help pay bills. That's called cash flow. Having an adequate amount of cash flow is very important. I give people monthly cash flow from their employees' retirement plans. We put the money into an IRA and then set up a systematic withdrawal plan that can be sent directly into your bank account. It's safe and convenient. I have many safe options for your retirement plan distribution from your employer. I'm Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville. I've been in business since 1987.
They don't build cars like they used to, and they don't repair them like they used to either. Today's vehicles contain advanced, lightweight materials and safety features like crumple zones and airbags that help protect your family. Repairing them properly after a collision requires up-to-date training. RK Auto Body has it. We're among only 10% of shops to meet the industry's highest training standards as a gold-class business. When you pick a collision repair shop, make the smart choice for your family's safety. Choose gold-class trained repair professionals. Choose RK Auto Body. RK Auto Body is located at 21317 Highway J46 Centerville, or call them at 641-856-2500. Founded in 1864, the Daily Iowegian is one of the oldest businesses in Centerville. Keep up on local news, sports, and all community events by reading the Daily Iowegian. You'll also find them online at dailyiowegian.com. That's dailyiowegian.com, where you'll find the latest in local news and much more. Subscribe today by calling 856-6336. That's 856-6336. The Daily Iowegian, the newspaper that cares about Appalachia County.
You are listening to The Pitch on KCOG Centerville. I'm Russ Ocker, along with me, the Hall of Famer Chad Lee Koestner, and we're talking boys track. Coach Darren Carson. Tomorrow night's a big night. Everybody gets excited when you get that home meet. And for the boys, is this the only time this year you're running at home?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be nice to get a couple meets in at home, but we'll make the best of it.
Okay. Last week you were up in Albia, and your thoughts on how that went for you guys?
I thought we did well. Again, we were short-handed. You know, the band trip took 3 of them from us. I think that might have been, we were down, we've got 16 total. So it got us down to 13. And we had 4 of them there that like to think all they can do is throw, but I do try to sneak a race in on them here and there. They were begging for that weight man. They didn't have a weight man, but they had an open lane in the 4x1, so they let us just throw it in there. So we had 3 4x1 teams running, which was good. And I think everybody that was at the meet was running that race. But I thought we did pretty well. We had some people. Peyton Moore had a personal best in the shot put. Had some good consistent throws, so he's coming along there. We had some placing again. Trevor in the shot got 3rd, Tate 3rd in the disc. Logan Stickler 5th in the disc. Logan's throwing better. He's getting it. At 4th place, Dwight McNeil in long jump. And then we had a couple place winners in the 100. Taylor Mistitch, Cade Kirkland. Trying to find my places here. 3rd in the 4x2. Jackson Ocker, 4th in the 110 Hive. Again, took about half a second of his time. I told him if we do a half second every meet, we'll be good shape by the time we get around to district. Ryan Cassidy, 4th in the mile. And Ryan's a freshman. It's all about learning how to pace yourself. He kind of spent himself a little too early again. Actually, no. He learned from Tuesday night. He took off a couple 100 yards too early, or meters. This time he did it about right, kicked in about 150, passed a couple guys in the stretch there. I still think he placed third, but somehow they were fighting at the finish line. A little pushing and shoving going on, but Ryan was excited. Ryan was excited. And that's good. He's doing a good job. 200-meter dash, Taylor third, Dwight fifth. Jackson was second in the 400-meter hurdles. So the first time he's ever ran the 400 hurdles. Pretty proud of him. Turned in a good time. Going to run him tomorrow night. I'm not going to run him in the highs. I'm going to run him in the fours and see what he can do. He's going to have some kids to run with. So from the times I've seen, I'd like to see a little more than a half second off that one too. A couple maybe. Medley, we got third. 4x1 second, and we won the weight man again. Technically, we won the weight man again. So no, they're doing good. Like I said, the kids are trying. They're really good to not question. Sometimes it's hard to see the rhyme to my reason, but I put some thought into these things.
So talk to us about that. When do you're coming up on a track meet, you haven't ran since last Thursday, you're going to run this Thursday. So take me through that process of when you start making the decisions. For example, you talked about you're not going to run Jackson in the high hurdles. You want to save him, see what he can do in the 400 if he's fresh. So let us inside the mind of the track coach and how much, do you lay there at night in bed going, what do I want to do here? What do I want to do there?
Sometimes. It tumbles around the head, and now we've just got a few meets in. You start looking at times and seeing where you can move people and shuffle people around. You start getting in better track shape the further you go. This not running both races like for Jackson isn't going to happen very often. I just want to see where he's at. It gained some confidence. I hope get him there. I know he had a little stumble on those highs out of the blocks at Albia. So I'm going to try to build some confidence with him in the 400s. But yeah, just start penciling in. Over the years, I've kind of created a little template where I can see where people are at and how I can use them. I'd like to run every one of them 4 times in a meet, but I know that's probably not best practice, especially when you get 2 meets a week. So it'll start shaking out. With 16 kids, you kind of limited to what you can do. In the future, it's going to be, it'll probably be harder. If I got 40 kids, it's going to be a little more difficult. But yeah, and you start looking at conference times, you start looking at the times. Yeah, the 6 teams that's there tomorrow night, I've been kind of trying to look to see where they're at and start making my notes and see where, how many high hurdlers we got, where's their times, how many 400 hurdles. Look at, basically, I'll go through a lot of events and see if we can compete. Because I want the guys to compete. And they'll compete, but I'm not going to throw a guy in the 2 mile that's going to take him 20 minutes to run it either.
Now, is there a point difference anymore between relays and individual events?
Some meets, that's also up to the host school.
Because that kind of makes a difference on whether you stack up a relay or...
Yeah, and there's, I'm trying to think which one. It may be Oski this weekend that the relays count. I think usually individuals are 10, 8, 6, 5, 4. It depends on how many teams there are too. But I was thinking their relays were, it's one or the other. One of them's worth more. One of them's first place is 10, one of them's first place is 8. So you're right. There's some strategy there.
Talking boys track with Coach Darren Carson. Home meet tomorrow night. Always exciting to run at home, and this year you only get the one opportunity to do that. And the boys, of course, are going to want to make the most of it, and we hope that we get some decent weather. Right now they're calling for that northwest wind, so that could be a little bit chilly, but it's been so windy the last few days. Surely it's about that, you think. It's surely about blown out. We'll grab a break. When we come back, we'll put a wrap on tonight's show. We'll do that next on Hy-Vee's The Pitch.
Since 1961, Pershey Roofing and Painting has been the name you trust in southern Iowa and northern Missouri for quality craftsmanship at a fair and honest wage. Pershey Roofing and Painting, 3rd generation owned and operated, Family ran with family pride. Call 641-895-5082. That's 641-895-5082. Hershey Roofing and Painting, the name you know, the name you trust in Southern Iowa, Northern Missouri. Call 641-895-5082. Hershey Roofing and Painting. Chico Construction provides a complete line of excavating equipment for all your water, sewer, and building needs. Whether it be residential, commercial, or agricultural, Chico Construction can help. Serving Centerville and Southern Iowa for more than 40 years. Call Dave McCann at Chico Construction, 895-1980. That's Dave McCann at 895-1980. Chico Construction. For all your excavating needs, remember,
McCann can.
Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon is proud to be a part of the Pitch Sports Show. Give Sales and Associates a call today at 888-767-0239. That's 888-767-0239. Call them locally in Centerville at 856-3375. That's 856-3375. For all your insurance needs, call Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon.
When it's time for new flooring in your home, be sure to check out J&L Flooring in Centerville. We are a family business where honesty and integrity come first. Whether you are looking for carpet, vinyl, or hardwood, tile, laminate, or luxury vinyl planks, you are always assured to get top quality products at affordable prices. We feature the latest in flooring trends and financing is available. Give us a call today at 856-6331 to schedule an appointment. Ask about our new mobile showroom. For those with busy schedules, we bring the showroom to you.
You are listening to The Pitch on KCOG Centerville. Getting ready to wrap things up. Big home meet tomorrow night. Coach Darren Carson talking boys track. And at what point, Coach, do you let the boys know what events they're going to be
I'll kind of talk to them through the week, and that's the other part of it too. You kind of get an eye, if a kid's not feeling good, if they're just not running well, they might be hurt, not injured, hurt. But so I kind of keep an eye on them and try to figure where I'm going to be able to use them. From Tuesday to Thursday, I thought I made some correct changes, then they proved me wrong. That's the good times. I thought I put them in this other way, and then they were slower times. So again, consistency. Half my team's freshmen, so we're learning. But I usually let them know. I talk to them, trying to give them a little say in what they run. But ultimately, I think there was a couple of them tonight. I asked them if they mind running certain race or something, and then I follow that with, I really don't care if you do or not, but
hoping you don't mind, but I really don't care.
So that's, I tend to let them. I used to be, when I was coaching the girls, and maybe I would hand them the event list about the time the bus got to the meet. And then just go run, change my jacket, my hat, so they can't find blue, or change it to red or something. But no, I like to give them a little heads up. I don't want them running blindly here. But
all right, and it all starts at 4:00 tomorrow night with the field events. It's our home meet at Lakeview at Paul Johnson. It should be a great night. We hope to get a big crowd down there for the event tomorrow night. Moravia will be here. That's where Coach Carson was coaching. What was it, boys or girls track? You say girls track, and they'll be here, boys and girls. Also for Moravia tomorrow night, we'll recap a little bit. They've got boys golf at Albia tomorrow night. Now we have girls tennis or boys tennis at home tomorrow night against Knoxville. Girls go to Knoxville tomorrow. The Indian Hills baseball team is off to Muscatine this weekend for a 4-game stint over in Muscatine. I want to thank all of our fine sponsors who make the show possible each and every week. Fire Insurance for the Hall of Fame Challenge, Arcade Auto Body, Jim Ireland Menswear, Chico Construction, Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop, also the Thomas Funeral Home, and Hershey Roofing and Painting, the Daily Iwegian, Cook Insurance, the Preserve on Rathbun Lake, J&L Flooring in Centerville, Henley Dental, and Northside Insurance in Centerville, and our presenting sponsor, Hy-Vee. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. a big thanks to Chad Lee Koestner and Josh Bryce for helping out, and we appreciate you tuning in tonight on Hy-Vee's The Pitch. Until next time, I'm Russ W. Ocker saying so long, everybody.